welcome back to the Bored Whovian YouTube channel. I'm a Whovian and I'm bored, and today I'm continuing and finishing off something which I started 3 or 4 episodes ago. Of course, you probably will remember I did a title sequence ranking. I ranked all the title sequences from the TV show, that is Doctor Who, which is probably why you're watching this channel. And I promised at the end of that I would do a theme ranking. Now, as I say in that, as it clearly states at the start of that video, I filmed that video a while ago. It says I filmed it after Flux. It actually wasn't even filmed after Flux. It was just meant to release then, just after Flux, and it ended up, you know, not, due to different plans over the Christmas schedule, which if you've been subscribed to my channel, you'd know what I did over Christmas. If not, check out, you know, my schedule over December. But I never got around to doing that theme ranking. But recently I've, you know, cobbled some time together after I finished my assessment. And I did say, after I've done my winter assignments, I would, with my time off, do this video and just bookmark it and get it done. And yep, it's happening now. So yeah, today I'm going to rank the Doctor Who theme tunes, which obviously there is less, as sometimes themes carry over through title sequences. But still, this is going to be a fun talk. It's something which I enjoy about Doctor Who. I do like the title sequence and the theme tunes, and I look forward to see how they change. So this will be an interesting one. So let's get started with, in 13th place, it's the 2013 theme from Murray Gold for Series 7. Now, what have I got to say about this one? I mean, it's not like, thing is, I don't think I hate any of these themes particularly. This theme, I mean, it might be associated with what I dislike the title sequence. It fell right at the bottom of my list last time, and it's fell at the bottom again. There's one part of this theme and the 2010 theme, which, spoilers, is next, that I really don't like, and it's something which isn't in any other theme. It's the, you know, that bit. I don't know, I really don't like that, because it's not the same in other themes, and I just don't like it. I don't think it appears in the Capaldi one, or if not, it's replaced by a different noise, which is new, which I prefer. And yeah, I really don't like it present here in the 2013 theme. Now, moving on to the 2010 theme, which obviously isn't just 2010, it moves on from 2010 to 2012, I believe. That I prefer. I think it works with the title sequence it's given, and yeah, I don't know, just the idea that on the beat you hear a bit more of an echo, which works with the kind of cloudy Vortex aesthetic, which really works. Yeah, it just works better than the 2013 one. They're very similar. One, I think the 2013 one is trying to be a bit more classic Who, with the introduction of the face and the more colours and the whole universe-ness of that. And yet I dislike it massively. But yeah, that's 12th. Yeah, I forgot to say 12th. 12th place is the 11th Doctor's first title sequence. At the bottom 2, the 11th Doctor's 2 title sequences are proper at the bottom. So now, 11th. It's a real tough one, but I'm going to go with the TV movie theme by John Debney in 1996. Now, I know a lot of people love this one. It's a really loved theme. It's, you know, big, bombastic, it's orchestral, it's, a lot of people would say it motivates later ones, obviously with Murray Gold. But for me, I just, again, it's a very similar reason to why I ranked my title sequence version quite low. It's just I thought, as a title sequence, as a theme as well, it's built towards a movie. So it's this real long build-up, it's massively bombastic, and yeah, it's good in that context of a film, but I just don't see it in the same context as the other ones. And since all the other ones are being judged as TV themes, imagine if they did a series with this. I don't think it would work, and I'm not a big fan of the theme because it's overly bombastic and there's not too much there. I might potentially get onto another 8th Doctor theme later on, but that's just a little tease. Okay, so in 10th place, I've got the Capaldi theme, of course also done by Murray Gold, from 2014 to 2017. This might come as a shock to people, as this title sequence for this theme got 2nd place in my title sequence ranking, but it gets 10th place here. The actual look of the title sequence is what wins it, which is why it finished second. But the theme itself is fine. I like it to a degree, but I mean, the actual noises, I mean, to quote Daniel Sherritt, one of the 5 Who fans, he did a video just after Series 8 had finished, covering, you know, the things going on with it, and he was just saying, look, I know, he basically says that as a noise, it's ugly, which is almost impossible because you can't see it, and yet it manages it. And I don't agree with him entirely, but I see exactly where he's coming from. It's a bit of a weird, whining, high-pitched screech for the beat, but I do like the theme still. I do like it. I like the beat. I like how it times up with the title sequence. However, it doesn't always time up, which is a massive issue. But I prefer it to the other ones, but it definitely has some issues. Now, in 9th place, I'm going for the original theme tune by Delia Derbyshire from 1963 to 1967, I believe. Now, this theme is pretty good. It's the foundation for everything that we've done from that we've done since. Of course, composed by Ron Grainer, but Delia Derbyshire makes it in the way that, you know, the Radiophonic Workshop did back in the day, and, you know, we've got to thank them. They've created an amazing theme. You know, just the beat. I mean, when you see the fact that they were like literally cutting bits of tape and just putting them all together and stringing it all out to create this masterpiece of television music is brilliant. And it's a great theme. But because it's the original, you can't deny that there's one's better than it. It created the actual foundation of which we've built better themes on. You know, without this, we can't have the better ones. But this is still good in its own right. Just the echoey nature of it, and also by some miracle, in one of the recordings, there was lightning in the background, which is why I believe on the first airing of An Unearthly Child, you can hear it in the theme, and it wasn't intentional at all. I don't know if that's a rumour or not, but I'm pretty sure you can hear it in some versions of the recording. Okay, so in 8th place, I'm putting the longest running Doctor Who theme, of course, which is the next one from the last one I did, also done by Delia Derbyshire from 1967 to 1980. You know, this went through the 2nd Doctor, 3rd Doctor and the 4th Doctor's eras. You know, 13 years is a bloody long time, and it's a really damn good theme. I mean, as I said in the title sequence one, the 2nd Doctor's title sequence is just the 1st Doctor's massively improved, and same goes for the theme. The theme is fantastic. The echo of it all, you know, it just adds that little bit more pace to it and drive, and it just strengthens it and explains why it lasted so long. I mean, John Nathan Turner wanted a new theme in 1981 due to him thinking the theme was outdated, but like, this could easily still be the theme now, I think. You know, it's a brilliant theme tune. It's more just the fact that changing stuff, you know, and making things new gets people hyped and stuff like that, which is why Doctor Who as a brand will now consistently change the titles and the theme a lot of the time whenever the eras change, because it's just more new stuff to look forward to. But this theme absolutely kills it. In 7th place, I'm putting Sagan Akinola's theme, which is obviously the current Doctor Who theme tune for Jodie Whittaker from 2018 to probably 2022. You know, we don't know if it's going to last beyond that, but probably will be 2022. I think it's a really good theme. It basically looks at the things the theme has done before. It takes things away from the 60s themes. It has a bit more of even more of an echo to them. The beat is good. It shortens the original beat. I think it halves it, and it's a shorter title sequence as a result. It's just really good. A lot of people mentioned it originally when it was first done, the beat, the kind of drums in the background are a bit too loud. I kind of like it, so it resets the tempo, and I'm a big fan of this theme. It was my ringtone from 2018 onwards, and only just recently I've changed my ringtone to another Doctor Who theme, which I will get to later. It's not first place, this one, which I've switched my ringtone to, but it's one of my favourites, I can say that. Okay, in 6th place, I'm putting the Dominic Glynn theme from 1986. Obviously, this is the theme for The Trial of a Time Lord for season 23, and I loved this theme before I'd watched Trial of a Time Lord. To put context, I hadn't watched a lot of Classic Who, but I loved Doctor Who. I'd loved the theme, so I'd heard all the Doctor Who themes before I'd even watched the episodes. And I remember coming across this theme. I was in probably year 12, which I don't know how that translates to people not from England or whatever, or who haven't got to that stage yet, but, you know, I was 15 at the time. No, 16 at the time. I was 16 at the time. 16 at the time. And I just heard this theme, and it made me want to watch the stories instantly, as it set this real dour mood, this real, you know, depressing mood. And the middle eight in this theme really is the most depressing middle eight, as usually the middle eight is, you know, it's just normal. Whereas this one has this echoey kind of depressing synth behind it, which makes you just feel like, yep, Doctor Who is dead. The Doctor is going to die, which obviously was the state of the show actually at that point, as it had only just come back from Doctor in Distress. But yeah, this is probably a real theme which I think is very much underrated, and I've always liked it. But yeah, 6th for me, for the 6th Doctor's theme, so fitting. Okay, now in 5th, I'm putting Murray Gold's theme from 2005, the original theme for the new series, obviously starting off with Christopher Eccleston's Doctor, all the way from 2005 to 2007, obviously before the theme changed. And this theme's great, it brings back so many memories of watching the show as a kid. This is the theme that I started Doctor Who with, and it's great. I mean, it really, you can actually hear, if you really focus on it, the original theme within it. But the echoiness of it and the noise and the additional sound effects added to it really boost it. And the timing of the title sequence helps as well. It's just a really fabulous theme tune. I've always liked it. The noise which the theme tune has when the TARDIS goes around the corner, as I mentioned with the title sequence, is really good. And it's just brilliant. It's always just functioned. It's not an amazing theme tune, but it is just a solid 8 out of 10 in my eyes. It's just great, and I love it. And Murray Gold really is amazing. I say that, you know, I've put 2 of his themes as the bottom 2, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, in 4th place, I am putting the Kef McCulloch theme, which is obviously the 1987 to 1989 theme for Sylvester McCoy. Now, this theme, it's unorthodox, it's different. It starts differently, it changes the theme a little bit. The middle 8 is now before the episode, not after the episode. And do I like this theme? Hell yes. I bloody love this theme. I think it's brilliant. You know, I mean, it's just brilliant. It's the high-pitched nature of it. It just really feels so 80s. It feels so sci-fi. It really just, the ones I like the most really set a mood of not just the show, but just the era which it's in. And this really feels like that. It's such a good theme, and I could listen to it over and over and over and over and over again. And I think I'm going to say that about everything from this point forward. But before I go to the next 3, I'm going to have to stop here and give you some honourable mentions, starting off with the Delaware theme. This one, I'm pretty sure it's from, it was obviously from the Pertwee era, an edited version, and yeah, it never really got properly released. I think some were released accidentally for, I think, Carnival of Monsters when it aired in the 70s, and some people taped it up, and yeah, it was never really that good. Also, I've got the Day of the Doctor theme, which obviously played over the end credits of the 50th anniversary. And I know the opening credits was really nice because it was the original title sequence cutting into the episode, but I mean, this theme tune's fantastic. And the fact it's only used as end credits, it's a real shame, as I really wanted it to be used for Time of the Doctor, and then Time of the Doctor came around, and they went back to the poor 2013 theme again, which I wasn't a big fan of. Next, obviously, the guitar theme, the one-off theme from Before the Flood, which is brilliant. I mean, not only does it come after one of the greatest pre-title sequences, with the Doctor basically explaining the bootstrap paradox to you, but it's just really cool. You know, as someone who's watched Doctor Who things on YouTube for ages and seen people do it on the guitar, so you could probably do it. Yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, this is a top-notch little theme, which is just getting a nice little mention. But that's it with those 3. Now we'll get into the top 3. So, 3rd, I am putting the Peter Howe theme from 1981 to 1985, and this one is brilliant. It's a brilliant theme tune. I mean, just the noise in the background, the beat, just it's like vibrating. It's just so cool. The noise, the actual noise of this, I think, is timeless. I mentioned how the 1989 one feels 80s. I don't think this one does. It is so cool. I mean, the actual look of the title sequence, obviously, I criticised as it's kind of not doing anything until it gets translated into Colin Baker's era, where suddenly it's a bit more colourful and there's a lot more going on. But it's such a great theme tune, and actually this is the one which is now my current ringtone. I used to think this was my favourite theme tune, but then I listened to all of them in one sitting and went, no, it just gets pipped by two. But I will get onto those ones. But this one has to be commended for how amazing it is. And there is a video on YouTube, which I will link, which is a video of Peter Howe explaining how he made the theme for Pete Davidson's era. And yeah, please watch it. I'll link it up here. But seriously, go and check it out. It's a great little watch if you're really interested into the Doctor Who thing. Now, in second place, this is going to be really controversial, as this isn't a TV theme, it's a theme from Big Finish. But I think it is so good, it deserves to be shared to people who haven't heard it. So, in second place, I'm putting David Arnold's Doctor Who theme for Paul McGann, which is still a theme running to this day. This theme, oh my word, I love it. How kind of moody it is, and how just more quiet and quaint it is. It's got this real gothic feel to it. I've seen some people comment on it and say it doesn't really fit McGann's early Big Finish stories, and it fits his later ones with the darker tone. I'd argue no, you can see some of that nature in his early stories, and it really fits his original story arc in Big Finish, which some people, or the majority of people watching this, will not know what the hell I'm talking about. But, you know, it really fits the mood of those stories, I feel, of stories like Shirt Sew, or Child of Midnight, or Embrace the Darkness. It is a really cool thing, and it's fantastic. And David Arnold's worked on James Bond. You know, getting someone like that to work on Doctor Who is pretty impressive, you can't deny it. And finally, in first place, the title sequence for this one ended up finishing third last time, and now the title sequence has jumped 2 spaces and hit first. It's probably the era of Doctor Who at which I became a super fan. I was 5 years old when this theme arrived, and it is amazing. Of course, I'm talking about Murray Gold's theme from 2007 to 2010, David Tennant's final theme as for the Doctor for Series 4 and the specials. It is fantastic. You know, the guitar, you know, the way it's so, I mean, it's bombastic in the way that I criticise the TV movie, but it works in this TV setting as it's fast-paced and energetic, and works in that time frame of how quick a TV title sequence needs to be. And the theme tune, just as I've said in the title sequence ranking, this theme tune gets me pumped up and just makes me go, yeah, I want to watch Doctor Who right bloody now when I hear this theme tune. It's so epic and cool. And God, it's just brilliant. It is perfection. I'm sorry, but this theme is brilliant. If you don't like David Tennant's era, please tell me you at least like this. This is fantastic. It's weird saying fantastic about David Tennant's era, but yeah, it is. This theme is absolutely fantastic. So that is it. What do you think? That is all of my Doctor Who themes ranked. Yeah, so comment below what you think. What's your favourite or your least favourite Doctor Who theme out of the ones I've mentioned? Is there any that you think I missed out for the honourable mentions that you'd like to say? Also, what do you think of my rankings? Do you think, you know, one has gone really too far low? Do you disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Please comment, discuss. I'm happy to reply. Also, you know, if you like the video, then drop it a like. If you like content like this, then obviously subscribe. That will really be nice for me, and you know, it will encourage me to maybe do more videos like this, and maybe upload a little bit more as well. ding the bell with notifications so you'll be notified whenever I upload a video, so ding the bell down there as well. I have got an Instagram which is linked to this page at the _board_Whovian, where I will post whenever I upload on YouTube, and also post maybe like a jokey meme or whatever. I posted a reel about a week ago which was the Thick a Bit related. I might do more reels and do them Doctor Who related, but I don't know. It depends on whether I find the time or not. But yeah, that is it. So I have ranked the Doctor Who themes, and the best and worst are both done by Murray Gold. So yeah, that's an interesting one. But yeah, I've been the Bored Whovian, and I'll see you around. Bye.